Hi guys, it's Michaela with Your Everyday Woman. I know I've been absent the last couple weeks. I think it's been about 3 weeks at this point. I just wanted to hop on here and just not share what's going on because it's personal to the family, but to share that there has been some changes in circumstances that are not ideal, that are not good, and without saying details, this is the hardest thing that I have ever been through in my life, and I am in a state of grief right now. I'm in a state of hurt. I'm in a state of anger. No, it has nothing to do with baby. Baby's fine. However, our circumstances are not fine. And I guess basically what I'm trying to say is I'm wanting to get on here in the middle of my crisis because I want to just show that you're not alone. If you're going through something, you're not alone. And I mean, I've never cried so many tears in my life. And just to let you know, it's okay. And right now, my faith is being tested. And I'm trying to figure it out. And I believe that God's got a greater plan than what I'm seeing right in front of me. I believe that has to be more to His plan than what we're in right now. We are in a place of waiting. My family and I, we are in a place where we're feeling hopeless, we're feeling doubt, we're feeling scared. We're feeling the enemy attack us in ways that we just weren't expecting. At the time I'm filming this, I am 33 weeks pregnant. And so adding that on top of being in the middle of this pandemic and being in the middle of this personal crisis has definitely put a lot of stress on myself. I have seen my doctor and talked to him about my circumstance, and he says that baby is fine, to not worry about it. I even had an ultrasound saying that baby is fine, and that basically I just need to take care of myself in the moment. I need to take care of my family. I don't know what things are going to look like going forward. I don't understand what's going on, but I believe that whatever is happening, God's going to use this for the good. And it's a Bible verse. I want to say Romans 5:8, but I'll double check that and link that below. But it's God works all things for the good of those who love Him. I don't believe that our circumstance right now, though it's going to change our lives and our lifestyle a lot, I don't believe that this is all there is to it. I believe that God's got a greater plan out there. I believe that we're going to be able to, that God's going to take what's going on right now and the spiritual attacks from the enemy, and He's going to take them and He's going to use them for the greater of His kingdom. I mean, He's working in so many different ways right now. I mean, everything from the love and support we have from family and friends, from people who have never prayed before or are now, wanting to pray, and people who just, friends that you just, unexpected people coming up and coming alongside us, and people coming alongside me and saying, hey, I've been through this, I'm going to walk you through it. So God's working, and though I wish that He would work faster. I wish that He could heal the wounds that have been put in place. However, He doesn't feel like now is the right time to do that. So I'm trying to, and not just me, my family is dealing with this too. But to know that God's gonna, God's saying, I need you to wait right now. I need you to wait on your circumstance because I need you to, I'm going to do more. And that right there, that's my hope, and there's another verse that says, come to me all who are weary and I will give you rest. And then Psalm 91 states about, coming to me, when you're weary, come and rest in my wings, and talks about I will be with him, I will love him for those who love me. And I will link all this below. I'm just kind of paraphrasing things that have been like close to my heart and verses that have been close to my heart lately. Jeremiah 29:11 states that, "For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you, and not to harm you, plans to give you a hope and a future." And that's been the main verse that's been on my heart for years now. But to know that God's got more to this, and God's not going to give up on us, because the devil is trying to tear us apart. The devil is trying to tear my family apart and to hurt us in ways that we never would imagine. I mean, yeah, 2020 hasn't been a good year for us and for all of us in general. And almost feels like the more we go down the road into 2020, the worse it gets. And again, just trying to have faith that, you know what, the devil's not going to win. And I watched a video by Louis Giglio this morning that says, "Do not give the devil a seat at your table." And I will link that video down below, because it did speak to me. And the very first thing he said within like the first 3 minutes, he was talking about Daniel and the lion's den, and how he had faith to believe that God would shut the mouths of those lions when he was put into that den. And for me, that spoke volumes, because it's like I have to have the faith to do that and to believe that God's got a greater plan. And there's a verse in James that also states, and I think it's in the first chapter of James, again I'll link it down below, but a verse in James that states, "Pray and believe in what you are praying in. Believe that God's going to do that, and to pray that God's will be done and not mine, but to believe that God's going to do that," because God does give us the desires of our heart. God does give us answer to prayer, although it may not always be in our timing, and it may not always be in the way we think. But to be able to say, "God, I don't know what's going on, but you have a plan." Anyway, with that, thank you for watching this video, and I will see you in the next video. God bless, and bye guys.